All right, we're going to be testing some jewelry we just picked up. We have our tools of the trade. We have the key tester for gold. We love that. That tester is great. We have ourselves a traditional tester of gold, which is it's a stone here with some acid that we would test the purity of the gold. We have a loop. We like our loop. We have a lighted loop, and then we have a regular loop, and we have a magnet. Magnets really help us to immediately sort of pull out and dismiss stuff. So we have a nice box of jewelry we picked up from a client. This was a consignment, so we need to go through it all. We need to sort it, see what's real, what's fake, what's we'll go through it all. So let's start. Patek Philippe watch. I believe this is not real, so we're not off to a good start. This is a quartz Patek Philippe. Quartz means that it's battery operated, so I don't believe that is real, so let's put that to the side. We do have this one now. This one does appear to be real. Longines, right? Longines has that guilloche dial, that engine turn dial, which is beautiful. Oh, look at on the back there. It might be gold. Let's see this with the loop. I think that case back might be gold. Wait, no, 14 karat gold. Yep, 14 karat gold. It is marked right up there, 14 karat gold. So this is right. So we're going to get this all together. We're going to inventory it. Let's go through this bag here. We'll have to determine what all this is. There's a lot here. There's a lot. All right. So some of this is going to be paid to the client based on weight, and some of this is going to be paid to the client based on value of the items. So let's go through this one at a time. Nice bracelet here. Actually, really like this bracelet, and this is 14 karat gold. So this is 14 karat gold. Yep, so we're going to put that in our gold pile. These are going to be 14 karat gold, right? These go on something now. These are like the earrings, like the back of the earrings, but I'm pretty confident that these are gold. Let's see. Yep, these are gold. 14 karat gold. They're going to be marked someplace. They'll be marked someplace. You have to test them because sometimes they're gold plated, and that'll be a false rating on there. So put them in there to test. Look at this. Look at all this stuff this is a gold ring. Gold filled. 10 karat gold filled, not a gold ring. 10 karat gold ring. So we will sell that separately. This hopefully is gold. It'd be a nice big chunk of gold if it is. Let's test this. The gold filled will give a false positive on the key machine. They really want you to like sort of cut into it. All right, this one here, I don't see a mark on it, which is a problem. I don't think it's gold. So sort of the first test, hit it with a magnet. No. Let's hit it with the gold, the key. There's no marks on it that I see. It's coming up as 14 karat, but let me make sure that it's not a heavily plated. Doesn't really hurt it when you... That's 14 karat. Where's the mark? I'm missing the mark on this. That's holding. If it's not gold, it'll disappear. So for example, this is this gold plated. It should eat through there. It should eat through the gold. See how it'll eat through there? This is gold plated. But this is coming up as gold. This would be a nice... Oh, wait, there it is, right there. There's the mark. Hard to say, it's 14. 14K. Test 14K. That's another one I was sort of worried about. But these tested gold. I think this is gold. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that that's gold. Yep, see how it's holding there? So that's gold. Just gold, gold, gold. Over here, you have to make sure that the charms and the bracelets are gold. So in this case, first thing we'll do is hit it with the magnet. Holds the magnet. We want to test the bracelet and a lot of times these charms are also like 10 karat. Looks like it's holding there. It does look like it's holding there. I also like to confirm with sort of as many ways as possible. The key machine, looking at it with the loop, and then also testing it with the acid. All right. This is gold filled. What do we have here? This is lightweight, but this does look like gold. You have to be careful. People are always like, oh, just by look. Oh, that's not gold. You can tell right off the bat that's not gold because the magnet sticks to it. Gold, a lot of times they cover them in waxes. Gold is not magnetic. Maybe like a low carat, like an 8 carat or 9 carat might hit with a magnet, but for the most part, it is not magnetic. Very, very small, like if it's a low carat gold, might be the base metal might be a little bit. All right, this is obviously silver. The stuff that's not gold, we obviously also sell. This pearl one does have a mark on the back there. So this one is going to be 14 karat. Notice it's also marked 585. A lot of times they'll do that. And it's 58% gold. 58%, which is 14 karat. So that's gold. Let's get this little thing here. This is 100% not gold. I can tell you right now that that's not gold. Just doesn't have that feel or that look. It's 100% not gold, but it still has value. It's costume jewelry. See how that gets eaten away real quick? Not gold, which is fine. Little dice, these have to be gold. There's no way these aren't gold. Little dice. There you go. Cool. So we have our gold pile. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Could be a diamond. I mean, I don't think this is even gold, to be honest with you. If it is, it's like a low carat gold. Bet your magnet sticks on it. Yep. Magnet sticks on it, not gold. Okay, we're down to this thing, which is cool. This is marked sterling, I believe, on there. Oh, Tiffany and Company. Look at that. Look at that win. Tiffany and Company. Very cool, like a nautical knot. Love it. Have to figure that out. This is a hoop, but just one. Lightweight, but I would almost bet that that's gold. Fairly confident that that's gold, and I am right. This feels like gold. This feels like gold. Looks like gold. Feels like gold. Unmarked, no? Maybe it's not gold as I look further. See, it's magnetized too. Magnetized, but it could be that situation where it's a low carat gold. And, oh, that's a no carat gold. See that disappeared? Oh, it's not gold. Okay, and then we have these two. We have these two. I don't know about these. I'm not getting gold vibes from these. I'm not getting gold vibes from these, and my vibes were correct on this little necklace here. All right, I bet you these stick with a magnet. Yep, they do. All right, so there you go. So there's where you have it, and then this little thing is most likely gold, this little anklet, but is broken, so it's probably going to be scrap. So there you go. That's how we test it. I have all this to test. I mean, there's so much more in here. There's watches. There's so much other stuff. But that's how you test it. So, all right. Let me go through here and just... Oh, wait. This did test. The clasp test is magnetized. But the rest isn't. Let me test it on the key here. Comes up as 14 karat on the key tester. So we're going to put that in there because that's obviously scrap. If it's all right, so let's go through the watches now. Let's see what we have here because, like I said, I believe some of these are not right. There's something off on them. This is a cool watch. That's a cool looking watch there. Look at that thing. Nievex, okay. Like that watch. Seiko. Okay, like that watch. Sorry, we got a whole bag here of watches. No dumping here. Okay. Pocket watch, we sell those. We like those. Those are good. This is a... What is this watch? Yeah, I don't think that's something we would sell. Okay. Seiko quartz. Again, quartz battery operated. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, at one point I believe Rolex even made one. Here's an Elgin tank. Although Cartier owns the word tank, this is just a rectangular dial, Elgin. You hope that this is gold because they don't have much value. This is gold filled. Gold filled, which is like usually 1/10, 1/12, 1/20 the weight of gold. Gold filled. Here's another pocket watch like that with the, love this, mixed metal sort of fob on there. Super cool. All right, look at this. Instantly recognizable Gucci logo. All right. What else do we have in here? Hamilton, another rectangular dial Hamilton. Fugazi Rolex day date looking thing. It's a lot of Bobo watches here. You have to look through them all and you don't assume stuff is real or fake based on others. Here's a Folex. Look at that rusted. Obviously, Rolex would have a gold case. Can't even read that. Geneva. These people love their Geneva watches. This is giving off Rado. Yep. These watches used to be good. I don't know what they're worth anymore. I mean, they're never good watches, but they used to sell for money. More pocket watches. We're hoping for gold. On these, a lot of the time, you have to look for the word. This is not going to be gold, but you have to look for the word warranted. That means that the gold plating has been warranted. It's a lot of fake, lot of fake pocket watches that are marked, that are very clearly marked gold that are not. So you have to be careful with them. A lot of them are gold plated, and a lot of them are heavily gold plated, like exceedingly heavily. So even if you scratch them and test them, you really have to either use an XRF scanner on them, or you have to sort of cut into them. This is kind of cool. Look at that little fob on there. The fobs are nice. We usually sell those separately from the watch. U.S. Mint, Philadelphia, 1832. Super cool. And then the watch. Like I said, we'll take these fobs off of there, the chains and the fobs, and sell those separately. These are usually gold filled. Almost always gold filled, these fobs. Just hoping one of these watches could be gold. That would be nice. So you have the front. So a lot of times you push down on the crown to open the front. And then that's how you open the front. You have the crystal, you have the dial, you have the sub, the second little sub dial there. And then a lot of times the back just opens up. Sometimes you have to push it. But the back opens up. You'll see there. And now you're looking for the words 14 karat, which this one says warranted 14 karat to SA. So this is warranted 14 karat. So this is probably gold filled. And then this is called the dust cover. That's called the dust cover. So when it's an open, so closed face like this, these are, usually railroad watches, or these are called hunter cases where they close it up, or they have an open face like this one, which is just open. And this is a hunter face. This is warranted, so this is not going to be gold. This is going to be gold filled. But you see that 14K, man, you get excited. Sometimes these are so heavily plated that you have to cut into them to see that they're not gold. Let's see if we can, how the acid reacts to this. Yeah, the acid is not reacting to this, but trust me on this. We'll cut into it, but it's definitely going to be gold filled. Okay, we'll sell the pocket watches, and then this one. This is an open face Waltham. Sometimes the back screw off. So this one, it looks like the back screws off. Yep. Okay. And then this one is super cool too. I really like this one with the guilloche engine turning on there. Beautiful. It's a really beautiful. It's got so there you go. There's the back on this one. And this one says gold filled 14K warranted. So there you go. It's another one that says warranted. That's actually gold filled. Look at this watch. This watch was in a box. Little Timex. Wild Timex looking thing. All right. Another watch in here. Bulova. The diamonds. That's an interesting looking. This one could be gold. Is it gold filled? Gold plate? What's it say here? rolled gold plate, 10 karat rolled gold plate, Bulova. Okay. I mean, there's more. There's more, so I don't want to bore you. But there's more. This is what we get to do. I have 4 more boxes that I need to go through from clients for their gold. So I have 4 or 5 more boxes like this. Probably another 10,000 pieces of, not exaggerating, of jewelry to go through. So we dump it all out. Okay, so that's like sterling. That's easy. We sell that. This piece is just costume, so we'll sell that. This looks like it might be gold. 14 karat. Perfect. I will actually sell that. That's going to sell for above scrap. So that, oh, here's the other earring. That was nice. Nice call on that. These beads are probably not gold. I don't even know where the end is. Look into those. This is just a hand-painted little thing here. Little rhinestonies. Here's another cool little piece there. 14 karat, we will sell that. Another little charm here of a horse. And these might be the coolest earrings. Look at these. Oh, this one's broken. Look at the vibe on those. Little rhinestones. Sometimes these are let's see, we got another little guy. Must be Italian. It must have been Italian. This is where the stones are coming from that are missing here. So that's a little. But then you have this, which very well might be gold or might not be. If it's not, you can see the magnet stick in. Oh, this is kind of a vibe. I like that. Sterling silver. Yeah, 925. Let's just lay the rest of it out so you can see what we have here. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is stunning. This is stunning. And hopefully gold. Hopefully gold. Wouldn't that be nice? Nope. Not gold, but beautiful nonetheless. No markings, no maker's mark. It's really nice. I like that. All right. What else do we have here? Well, I can hear already that that's gold. You can hear it. These might be gold. This might be gold. Little mark on there. Gold filled. Fire opal. Might be gold. It's got the little hanging on there too to look for. That's got to be gold. That's got to be gold. There's no way that that's not gold. Yeah, that's got to be gold. That's gold. This is marked 10 karat, I think. 14 karat. We'll take that. It's gold. Horn's probably gold. Horn's gold. You know those Italians aren't making fugazi gold. These rings, you could just hear them. They are gold. You could just hear these rings. So we'll go through them. The diamond was removed from that one. We'll have to get all these tested. Bring them to our buddy Josh at Philadelphia Jewelry Appraisals to figure out. I mean, unfortunately, the settings are just what they are. They're just like, they're scrap. We'll make sure these diamonds get tested properly. All right, so we have those. This is kind of cool. It's like a spoon ring. All right, little pearls. I'm not going to bother to take them out of the bag. Another spoon ring, but the same one. Oh my goodness. All right, what do we have here? Giant pin. We like that. Looks like a pin, but it's monogrammed with some stones here. I think this is probably going to be yellow or gold or white gold or platinum. Sorry. Pair of earrings that match the brooch. Looks like a shoe clip. Kind of cool. Fire opal. Another watch. Some earrings, but there's only one. But I kind of like it. Little, there's some cool stuff here. So we have to go through it all. I'll have to go through it all and separate that. All right, we're getting closer. So this is just one consignor we picked up. So let's hope this is a bunch of gold. Let's hope this is a bunch of gold. Especially this one. We want this to be gold because this thing's heavy. This thing is heavy. I'm getting not gold out of it, but I'm getting not gold out of it, but it is what it is. We have to test it all. Test it all. Getting not gold out of it, but we're testing it all. Let me see here. We have a loop here. Let's see. All right. Love this little inlaid piece here. I really like that. Probably Mexican. Yeah, there's a Mexican mark on there. I really like that. It's a lot here. Look at this. Subtle ring. We like that. Oh my goodness, there's a lot here. This looks like a little herringbone bracelet, but it's going to be sterling. 925. Diamond ring. This ring's cool. This is Mexican. I've sold that pattern before. Another opal. Some more gold rings. Some more gold bracelets. Some more diamond tennis bracelets. A lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff in here. All right, there you go. We'll get it sorted. We'll get it tested. We'll get it listed. We will scrap. We'll get the client paid. It's a nice consignment of stuff coming soon to our online store, shopsbh.com.